What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how you can make $5,000 per month net profit take home in your pocket without a college degree, without any experience or certifications through something called remote online appointment setting. So this is a very straightforward business model. This is something that I started when I was 16 years old. I'm now 21 years old, and I do high ticket sales. I make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year profit by talking to people on the phone. It's pretty cool. I love doing it. I've been doing it for 5 years, like I said, and I'm here to help you guys learn how to do it and avoid, hopefully, a lot of the mistakes that I made when I was 16 years old getting into this space. So without further ado, I'm going to give you guys real breakdowns, real scenarios, no fluff, straight to it. Let's go ahead and jump in. First and foremost, how I'd make $5K a month as an appointment setter with a call-based setting role with inbound fitness leads. So first off, what is a setter in a call-based role? Basically, your job is to call inbound leads. This could come from opt-ins, quiz takers, anyone who basically gets a free resource or something in exchange for putting in their phone number, email, and contact to show that they're interested in whatever it is that they're offering, typically through some kind of free tool, assessment, quiz, or something along those lines. Basically, your job is to qualify them and book a sales call for the closer. The closer is the one actually closing the deals. You get paid commission when a deal closes. You're not closing deals. You're just simply generating the pipeline. In this example, we're going to use a $4,000 fitness coaching program. So basically, the fitness coaching program is for people who want to lose weight or want to gain weight, build muscle, whatever it is. The goal, $5K a month take home, right? Now, you earn 5% per close on $4,000, which is $200 a close. This is industry standard for an appointment setter. Appointment setters make 5%, closers make 10%. So you, as an appointment setter, will be making 5%. Your goal needs to be 25 closes a month at $200 a pop. That's $5,000 profit take home. Again, you don't need to close. You just book strong calls with people who are interested with the closer. So the commission math breaks down this way. $4,000, your commission 5%, $200, target monthly income $5,000, closes needed 25. Basically, your daily task as a setter on a day by day will be doing 150 calls a day to inbound leads. So these are people who opted in. They gave their information. They said, "Hey, I'm interested." They raised their hand. You then call them. That's typically through a calling software. You're not going to have to use your own personal phone. Don't worry. You're just going to call 150 people. It auto dials, so you can call one every minute, two every minute. That's 10 conversations per day. Typically, you can average from 150 calls a day. So 10 quality conversations. How do we technify this? Basically, I don't even know if technify is a word, but how do we categorize this? Conversation is any call that goes over 2 minutes. So somebody doesn't pick up and just hang up right away. If you get in a conversation with them, that's conversation. Typically, you'll be able to get about 10 of these conversations per day with 150 dials. Now, out of those 10 conversations, you have a 30 to 50% set rate. So that results in 3 to 5 sets per day with qualified leads who are interested in what the offer is, losing weight, right? Gaining muscle, whatever that is. They have the money to invest, and they're the decision maker, so they don't need to talk to their spouse to be able to make the decision. And they're interested in doing this somewhat soon. Those are basically what makes a lead qualified. You book 3 to 5 of those per day. From there, your job is to update the CRM notes because there's typically a CRM that the closer will look in to say, all right, here's the notes for this person before their call. And then you make sure that you follow up with the person to ensure they're going to show up with the closer. Obviously, you can do live transfers if applicable to the closer, which prevents basically a lag time between the time you set them and the time they jump on with the closer. In some cases, depending on the sales team, you can just transfer them directly from your call to the closer's call. All right. This is the KPI breakdown, key performance indicators breakdown. Basically, you do dials, 750 to 1,000 dials per week. That's like that 150 a day. You get 50 to 70 conversations per week, 15 to 25 sets per week at a show rate of 70% on your set. So 70% of the people you set will actually show up with the closer if you're good and you're doing a good process and you know what you're doing. Out of that, typically the closer will close about 30%. That varies a little bit as well, but that's the industry average. So the closer will close 1 out of 3 people that you set them up with which brings you down to 4 to 7 closes per week, which commissions wise, we can do the math. If we're getting $200 per close, it's basically $800 to $1,400 a week in commission. Your commission is take home. You get paid out that amount. So on the month breakdown, that's 100 sets a month. 70 show up because 70% of them show. 21 closes because 30% of those 70 show, or 30% of those 70 close. So 21 times $200 per close is $4,200 on the month. Higher show or close rate, you'd be making $5K a month. Or if you just get a few extra sets, like 115, 120 sets, you'd be at $5K a month. Your daily flow, and this can vary, obviously, depending on your availability. And honestly, I don't think you need to spend this much time doing some of this stuff. But 9 to 11 a.m., power hour, new leads calls, your outbound dialing. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., CRM cleanup and follow-ups, or maybe you meet up with the closers or something like that. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., handoff prep for sales team. So basically, like making sure that the closers have notes and everything like that. Honestly, these 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. kind of blend together. You probably don't even need to be working that much. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., evening dials and voice memos, maybe texts, following up with people, getting people set. If you have 4 actual hours of dialing, you should be able to smash 150 dials a day and be able to get your 3 to 5 sets per day. So 4 hours, making $5K a month from home, not going into a job, working from your computer. And obviously, there's only more potential from here, either getting better at appointment setting, getting on a better offer, or learning how to close. What do you need? You need warm inbound leads. So you need an offer, you need the script, you need a CRM, and a closer you can trust. Honestly, all of this right here comes with getting on a really good offer. So in order to get started, you need to find a fitness offer that converts, one that's proven, established, has good testimonials, proof of concept. You need to learn the call flow and scripts, get hired by them, and show up daily and crush your KPIs. Pretty straightforward. Now, this works because it's warm leads, right? No cold outreach. People already know who you are when you call them. Simple talk track, very simple calls, 10, 15 minutes. You can do the math on your commission checks, and obviously it's scalable with volume, meaning the more work you put in, the more money you make. There's no glass ceiling. There's no if you put in more work, you don't make more money. Sales is awesome because the more work you put in, the better you get, the more money you make. So what's next, guys? You can subscribe. If you guys are interested in working with me one-on-one to get into all of this, you can DM me sales on Instagram. It's down in the description of this video. I'll show you guys how to get started and start earning with remote sales. Once again, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Subscribe because I'm going to be dropping a lot of these. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.